Welcome back to a new season, a new era of Straight from the Drafts. If you're listening to this as it comes out, then I hope you're feeling rested and raring to go. It's the 7th of January, and I, for one, love a bit of New Year energy just to reset and refocus. And this podcast is now officially back for 2026, and I am very excited to tell you about a big change that I've decided to make for the podcast, and that is that this year I'm going to be bringing in guest episodes. The idea with these guest episodes is that we'll be chatting through each guest's self-trust story. So they'll be sharing moments in their lives where they really had to trust their gut and back themselves. There will be stories maybe where it felt scary, others where it was just pure fire in their belly excitement. And self-trust was a real recurring theme of 2025 for me, both in the sense of that I really felt my self-trust was shook. It was really lacking at times. And then there were other moments where I can look back now at least and think, she totally had it covered. And it's a huge thing that I see behind the scenes when I'm working with business owners on their content for social media. And often they do actually have great ideas and lots of them. But the reason that they're not posting that content or that they're running that content past their coach or ChatGPT is because they're doubting themselves. And that's where it almost starts to get watered down and doesn't feel like them anymore. So this year we will be talking on repeat about self-trust because everyone deserves to have a little bit more of that. And it literally comes up every single day when you run your own business. But I do think that it bleeds into all parts of life. So I don't think it's something that is an exclusively self-employed issue or thing that we have to deal with. But I know that for me, there have been lots of moments over the years throughout my life where I really trusted myself. And I think it's only, if I'm honest, I know this sounds a bit like I'm bragging and I don't mean it to, but I'm probably 4 years into my business, and it's only in the last year where I've really had that wobble and really doubted myself. So I really want to talk about it. So that's a little bit of background on where that idea has sparked from. And I already have some gorgeous, gorgeous guests on board, and I cannot wait for you to hear from them. I will still also be sharing on here too, and the episodes will be roughly half and half, so almost alternating between solo episodes where I'll be sharing my lessons, learnings, updates, and then the other half of the episodes will be guests sharing their stories and kind of be informal interview chatting style. And I really love listening to both styles of episodes when I listen to other podcasts, and hearing from other people just allows more perspectives, more opportunities for both you and me to get inspired and to learn. So I am very excited about this change. This is new to me. I'm not necessarily a pro at interviewing or, the software that's needed to record two people speaking on a podcast. So this will be a learning process, but I'm very excited about it. So I hope you are too. And this new season doesn't just mark a new year, but also, and I'm sat here with my fingers crossed as I say this, hopefully the end of my big business existential crisis of last year. I actually found it really tricky to keep the podcast going when my direction for the business behind it all honestly felt quite shaky. And full circle moment here, but that definitely comes back to self-trust. I knew that I wanted to pivot away from social media management being my core offer quite early on last year. But after doing that for years, that change felt so intimidating. And I spent a lot of last year being like, who do I think I am to offer XYZ? And also worrying and projecting that, assuming that other people would think that as well. And honestly, I was quite disappointed in myself for that, because I have gotten so good at trusting my own gut and trusting myself and not having those thoughts of oh, what will other people think? And that came up so much last year. So it's not a position I wanted to be in, but I will be honest with you about it. But luckily, I would say something has now snapped, and I thought, why on earth am I holding myself back from trying to go down this new path when that is literally my prerogative as my own boss? Why would I have quit my 9 to 5 3 years ago to do my own thing to then not do my own thing. That literally makes no sense. But anyway, I don't want to give too many spoilers for the rest of January's episodes, so I will leave it there. This is just sort of a little introductory welcome back teaser episode. Coming up in January, we've got 2 guest episodes. So the first one will be coming to you next Wednesday, and I'm also going to do a deep dive solo episode sharing more about the lessons from 2025 that I am bringing into this year. So if you are listening to this, then thank you so much for being here and coming back for 2026 after we've had a little hiatus. It truly means the world, and I hope you have a gorgeous rest of your week. I'll be back in your ears next Wednesday. Bye!